On both sides of the Atlantic, politicians had accepted light-touch regulation. And with this new freedom, the banks created scores of new, complex and highly lucrative financial products, derivatives. One was called a credit default swap, a type of insurance contract which paid out if an investment went wrong. But some US regulators spotted potential problems.
I'm very pleased to represent the Commodity Futures Trading Commission here today to testify concerning the over-the-counter derivatives market.
Brooksley Born, who at that time was head of the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, wanted to regulate credit default swaps. She was concerned that these basically insurance instruments, were getting a little bit out of control, and there was no oversight. There was no guarantee that they had any capital behind them, no minimal capital requirements. There was nothing.
It was potentially a very significant problem because I don't see how anybody knew what the actual nature of the contracts were that were being exchanged.
However, in 1998, when Born proposed at a meeting that derivatives including credit default swaps should be regulated, Greenspan's view was different. A heated exchange ensued.
I think people expressed their views quite forcefully.
Alan Greenspan said, absolutely no. We don't want any more regulation. We ought to be moving in the opposite direction, deregulation. Markets can take care of themselves.
I would say that both this, Brooksley as chairperson, as well as her senior staff, and I personally was extremely surprised at the strength of the opposition.
The proposal was defeated. Greenspan's view had prevailed.
I think it was conventionally understood that the dominant voice in crafting financial policy of the United States government was Chairman Greenspan.
Credit default swaps created confidence, but ultimately complacency, because banks thought they could pass on their risks. In 1998, the market for them was small, but by 2007, it had mushroomed to an astonishing $62 trillion.